Good, good morning. Just before noon on Wednesday, August 6th, 2025. Welcome back to this shared space on YouTube that I call a natural connection with the shaman. Today, I have a little bit of esoteric information for you and a little bit of astrology, and we'll pull some cards. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends if this channel is interesting to you and you think someone else could benefit from it as well. So today, on Woden's Day, Mercury is the focus. Mercury is a communicative planet, intelligence planet, and musical. That's right. The messenger, Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. Moon just said people admire you most when you are yourself. Might be significant to somebody out there. Today we have 86225 equals 23. 23 is the path of stability and is a mercurial number in vibration. 2 plus 2 plus 3 equals 5. Changes coming in. A molding of yourself into a spiritual discipline. Number 5 is also the Hierophant. Higher purpose and learning traditions. Becoming someone who can fit into a society of tradition. Today's fifth house is Capricorn, representing structured energy in creativity, self-expression, romance, and pleasure. But what I was looking at is this moon in fourth opposite Jupiter in 10th energy. Mind you, I'd use zodiacal astrology if it sounds off to you. It's actually not. You're off in Western just by what's above you in the sky. I recently went back to zodiacal because, number one, I was using Western. I learned Western first, and it was very helpful for me to learn how to flow with astrology. I had a hard time learning Vedic until I found the proper astrology teacher. And then once I learned Vedic, I tried to combine the two together in a way. But basically, it was just so that I didn't have to explain the difference between zodiacal and Western all the time. If you took a telescope out or you went to an astronomy club and you guys looked at the stars in the sky, you would see they are not where Western astrology says they are. So, where were we now? This moon opposite Jupiter energy is really, really cool today. So we got the moon in the fourth house of Sagittarius symbolic chart. Opposite Jupiter conjunct Venus, 10th house, Gemini, midheaven or master chart. Let me wait for the commercials to go by. Okay. This moon opposite Jupiter energy is a time for manifesting creative endeavors and personal changes around one's desires for personal freedom and good relationships. It's a time to embrace new beginnings that align with your desires, your individuality, and meaningful connections. You might find yourself, if you tap into this energy, remember this is the energy available today, opening yourself up to new ways and learning to balance your relationships, careers, and satisfactions properly. This energy, if harnessed, can help you inspire others who seek to integrate their public and private lives in meaningful ways, keeping private things sacred and public with clear boundaries while expanding your need for growth in both areas. Okay? So, what does that mean, right? Let's see. Because I know a lot of you probably got lost. I was paying attention to somebody making noise outside as I was reading that, so my brain kind of got lost too. Let me re look this over. Balance your relationships, career, and satisfactions properly. Helping you inspire others who seek to integrate their public and private lives in meaningful ways. Keeping private sacred and public with clear boundaries. So, if you deal with that, I don't know, they must hit important. Yeah, put in the comments if you know, if you put do not disturb on your iPhone and phone calls keep coming through. My daughter says that that means that they hit no, I don't care. I want to bug this guy. Anyways, yeah, we're still recording. All right. Sometimes they shut the phone off when it rings, is why I push do not disturb on my videos. So, if you've recently went through things that were, I don't know, like, so, when people go through their shadow work periods in life, they don't particularly want everybody all up in their business. Shadow work can be deep and intense. It means you're facing your fears, you're facing your insecurities, you're facing shit you don't like about yourself as well. You might have been through periods of time where people have brought to your awareness negative traits and you're trying to change them, right? So, when this happens, people become, it's funny because people want their privacy, but they will put their dirty laundry all over Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and whatever else there is out there. I use Instagram and TikTok now just to put my shorts up on. And this platform, YouTube, because I like to make videos. But what's going on is, if you're a person who integrated your shadows and you found it very hard to do things like dive deep into your emotions because you were constantly bombarded with intruders invading your privacy or just poking their nose where they don't belong, right? Reading your journals or putting little spy apps on your phone, whatever the case, whatever you went through that you were trying to distinguish boundaries between your personal life and your public image. Now I feel you've come out of that situation and you're probably ready to tell people others who are trying to integrate that in their life, like, here's how I did it. This is what I did. Set a clear boundary when this is the day that I need to process my mind and emotions, like moon day energy, right? And when you set clear intentions like that for others and they step over the boundary, well, there they go. They're in violation. Just like if you park in the wrong parking spot, you're in violation, right? So you must learn to give people a direct need for your seclusion, or else, and if they continue to bombard you, well, then there's something wrong with that connection in your relationships. So that is how I can explain this astrological energy today. You're in a good position to use this to your advantage as helping others. And this possibly could help your career path. You might be good in a career path with helping others process their or integrate their public and private life. This could also mean like, how do you properly have work friends and who you enjoy time with on the weekends, right? So that you never bring outside energy into the workplace, but you always find friends at work that you end up integrating into your life. Well, you guys need to make a sacred pact. Work is work, and when we're in public, this is how we will be. There's nothing wrong with blending the two forces together as long as it doesn't become chaotic and challenging. And, this kind of bringing me to a dream. I had a dream that someone I know who's dealing with some things right now called me into their, like, a mediator. And they wanted me to defend them to all these people. And everyone was beating around the bush. Like, you know, they were not speaking clearly. And what I finally said was, no, this is what was said. Here's what's going on. Here's what this situation is. Here's what this one is. Now discuss them freely. So maybe you're being, this energy of alignment today can help you be a mediator in some affair that integrates career and public life. Take that however you want. There's all kinds of noise going on outside, so it's distracting me. So we're going to move on to tarot. We have workers outside. It is Wednesday, so it is landscape day, and we have people taking up the concrete and putting new sidewalks in. So, anyways, off of this morning's YouTube short today in tarot, the final cards were Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, something I like to call the perfect 10. Financially stable, comfortable, plenty of eat, legacy, retirement, passing on traditions to family, enjoying life, loyalty, the full completion of your works, tangible works. Ten of Cups, the total completion of emotional love and happiness, family togetherness, enjoyable times, feeling satisfied in the life, family, and lovers you choose to have. 10-10, the perfect 10. That's the life we all strive for. No matter what you disagree about, no matter all the differences people can find about each other in life, the thing that heals the center is everybody's just trying to live a happy life and enjoy their time with their families. Is that not true? So that was our bottom of the decks from each. I'm going to pull from the Ten of Pentacles first. Let's see what's coming into reality. What have you worked for that is paying off so well? Maybe a mutual connection that is showing growth and opportunities, or maybe you are fascinating about someone. Take it in your situation. It can go either way. Okay, no, it says to pull your head out of the clouds, bring this mutual reciprocity between two into solid ground. So you are, I take it, manifesting a union or partnership, and it's about to come true. So here we go. What do we got for you? Remember, this is tarot. I'm not telling you that something will drop out of the sky and into your hands. You will have to do the work. These are signs that show what you have already been working towards. With the energetic alignment of the planets in the sky, harness that energy, put it towards this manifestation, and your odds increase. Hmm. Looks like you're a little worried about something. Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Let's see. Okay. You're nervous about this connection. You have anxiety because this person keeps to themselves. You may not know how to get to this person because, as you can see, they keep their solid grounds way out to shore, meaning they keep to themselves. They're mature and wise. They're very therapeutic when they speak to people, and something about that makes you nervous. Okay, patience, my dear. Patience. A lot of Yoda messages been coming through lately. Okay, patience and start small. You know, fun talk. Just, say something to break the ice. Break the ice with this person. Oh. Talk about how you both overcame some kind of period of lack mentality, and now you're out of that energy. Whoa. Hmm. How it was a lot of thoughts in your heart that kept you feeling sad. And let me see. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Let me pull that back. Why are you afraid of communicating to this person? Hmm. You're no longer, if you were needing someone to tell you this, you are no longer this person who was humiliated and cast out. I can see that you went through a period of heartbreak, and it stopped you from communicating properly. So this is why you have anxiety about extending your reach to this person or offering a your your cup. So start small. Be patient, start small. I see what you went through and why you feel this way. All you've got to do is reevaluate. This came upside down, so you haven't been assessing your situation. You just need to reevaluate the situation. Turn this around. Start looking at the good aspects in your life, right? There's already enough out there focusing on the negative. Oh, I'm unhealed. I'm not rich. I'm not a online superstar mega millionaire. That's usually fake. If they're a mega millionaire, my theory is, why are they on YouTube? Um, why are they selling business classes? I know if I was a mega millionaire, I would move to Sweden or Switzerland or something, somewhere really nice and pleasant, and spend the rest of my life in complete privacy. So reassess the good things in your life, right? What grows for you? What makes you a pleasant person? You're not seeing the growth of your own gardens. Whoa. This person actually is interested in you as well. There is a good life together. Here we go. We've got 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups again. This could last a lifetime. Happy family, happy life, land, flowing waters, emotional completion, rainbows in the sky, champagne falls from the heavens, and all that good stuff. Hmm. It's a complete and sure deal. So, although you started off in this reading very nervous, face this fear of yours. Look at the quality within yourself. This person is only to themselves and very wise in their emotions because they're understanding. They're an understanding person. So stop feeling so lack of yourself. You've got a lot to show for, is what I see in these cards. Let's see, what do we got here? And this energy is building up momentum. So this passion is moving fast in your life. Extend the cup. Go offer this person your true self. Don't be anything different than, like the moon said, be yourself. That's what makes people appreciate who you are. I'm going to pull a couple from this and then we will let you go. So, Queen of Cups, a healing, romantic, mature, feminine presence. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So, what you don't see about yourself is this person is wise and mature and diplomatic. You are also wise and mature and emotionally pure, empathetic. Two empaths here. Start small again. Stick to the facts. Don't try to impress this person with that kind of shit. That's not going to work. This person I see that you're trying to pull in, they're not impressed by competition or who's better than this or things that are way beyond what you really are. Let that shit die. Put those energies behind you and open up, like the astrology says, open up to new ways. Maybe talk about your career with this person. Maybe go out. Maybe you guys share a community. Maybe let people see you together. I don't know. It's definitely time to see things from a different perspective. So, where you've been looking at this through the eyes of fear and loss and nothing growing on your end, this person is looking at you like, why haven't they offered me anything, anything, even something small about how they truly feel? Do they know that I see them in the same light? So that's what this person sees about you. That's the perspective you needed in this reading. Again, let your fears fall behind you. You're a new person. And let's see what the last couple cards will pull. Four. Give me four good cards. Look within to see what's missing. Eight of Cups. Something emotional. Well, this could be yeah. Here you are. You've probably been in the dark night of the soul, shadow work. You know what? I'm gonna say it. This is what you talk to this person about. This person is diplomatic and emotionally intelligent. Um, this is the cup you offer. Talk about what you've been through. It will strengthen the bond and pull you out of lack-minded, poverty mindset, humiliation. and bring you into alignment with the light, right? This will be the inspiration needed to where you can both see the spark grow between each other. Spontaneous attraction here. And here we go with all you got to do is extend a very little bit of your true self. You'll be met with nurture, love, and care. This person loves you too, it seems. So, those are your messages today, and I hope you enjoyed them. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, comment if you have anything to add or questions. If you haven't already, subscribe and share with your friends if you find this video could be of use to them. Stay tuned for future videos coming up. Check out my shorts. I'm putting up short YouTube tarot readings throughout my shorts. And as always, I'll see you again next time. Take care.